Today I am building these speaker stands made from birch plywood. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. The basic design of the speaker stands are based on a tripod or three-legged stand. The material is 12mm plywood that I will double up to make a thicker ply, but the design is scalable and can be made with a thicker 18mm or 3/4 inch plywood or even in solid wood. I start off by creating a template for each of the two legs that will make up the stand, 2 mirrored front legs and 1 back leg. The templates are printed on a few A4 pages and then cut and taped together. In the build plan I will also provide this template that you can print out and make in the same way as I'm doing here. One thing I have learned from building loudspeakers over the years is that weight plays a very big role in the performance of a cabinet. And the same goes for a good speaker stand. Weight is your friend. It not only secures a stable platform for your speakers to sit on, but also helps to eliminate any vibration and resonance in the speaker stand that can influence the sound, especially in the bass region. A heavy and secure speaker stand will dramatically improve bass response. Once the paper template has been cut out roughly, I can glue it onto 12mm MDF that will become the final template that I will use to router out the final pieces. I am using a 50mm diameter Forza drill bit, track saw and a jigsaw to drill and cut out the template, but if you have a steady hand you can cut out the entire template with just a jigsaw. After laying out the templates on the 12mm birch plywood, I start to roughly cut out the pieces with a jigsaw, leaving just a bit of material on the outside of the line. I use double-sided tape to secure the template to the pieces, and then use a flush trim router bit in my router table to trim the pieces to its final size. But before we continue, let's hear from this video sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for anyone who wants to explore their creativity and learn new skills. It can help you make 2022 a year of new growth and connection through creativity. Topics on Skillshare range from animation, creative writing, film and video, fine arts, graphic design, music, photography, and so much more. Time is one of the most precious things we have in life, and managing your productivity and making the most of it in the hustle and bustle of this world we live in can be very challenging. I still have a full-time day job, run this YouTube channel, draw up build plans, run a Patreon page, spend quality time with family and friends, and so much more. It can be quite overwhelming at times, but with the help of Ali Abdal, a doctor and YouTuber, his productivity masterclass, principles and tools to boost your productivity, I've been able to better manage my time and look at time, motivation and discipline in a new way. So just as I did, you can invest in your personal growth and the discovery of new skills. Classes are curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads, so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. The first 1,000 people to use the link in the description below or my code SoundBlab will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. To cut the remaining pieces, I double up the plywood and then trim it to the final size again on the router table. The ply pieces are just glued together with normal PVA wood glue. I did not quite have enough veneer in the workshop, so I decided to just veneer the front of the speaker stand, but I would have liked to veneer it all round. For now, this is good enough and functions the same with or without. As you have seen earlier, I'm using 8mm dowels to join all the pieces together. The 8mm holes are drilled on the center line, and then I use these inserts to transfer the location of each dowel hole to the opposite piece. To isolate the speaker platform from the stand, I'm using these metal ball standoffs. They are typically used in board joints for CNC or 3D printer machines. Since I have a wood floor, I'm using flat swivel feet under the speaker stands, but you can use speaker spikes instead. I will leave a link in the description to all the parts and also some suitable speaker spikes and feet options. The key to make the speaker stand work are the weights. These are typical gym weights that fit onto a 25mm diameter or 1 inch diameter bar. I'm using two 5 kg and one 2.5 kg weights on each stand. This significantly improves the overall weight of the stands, and I think a lot more than a sandfold metal stand will do. Well, the stands came out really great and I like the way they look. In addition to this, they certainly have improved the performance of my speakers. If you're on the market for a pair of speaker stands, then seriously consider building a pair like this. It will definitely improve the performance of your speakers. You also have the option to customize it to your taste by the material selection. Making it out of solid hardwood, for example, result in a very stylish piece and conversation starter together with the gym weights. The speakers you see here featured with the speaker stands are from a previous project using Punktgilde drivers that was not available for purchase at the time, but are now available at soundimports.eu. You can now also download a build plan for these awesome high-end speakers from our website soundblab.net. Check the link in the description below. I have build plans available for these speaker stands on my website, so check the link in the description below. That's all for this one. Please subscribe if you have not done so yet, ring the notification bell to be notified of new videos coming out, then also consider supporting my channel on Patreon and YouTube membership. The support goes a long way to make this channel and projects possible. Thank you all, and until next time, adios.